Well, hello there, Aries. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about November 17th through the 23rd. We are going to be doing the full layout, all 12 weeks, and it's going to be pretty cool. I have all the cards pre-programmed for you, and we're ready to go. But I wanted to give you those messages from my better angels that are here for you. Take them as they resonate. As with all my readings, just take what resonates and leave the rest. But we're talking about how in the next, all this month, the same story applies, and that is we are all one. We have an opportunity to look at our neighbors and our people around us and look for the similarities between us so that we can find connections between us instead of continuing to find ways to separate ourselves from each other. And I know that's a lot to say, and I appreciate that. I appreciate how difficult it might be for anyone here to hear that. And some of us are more difficult to relate to. But at the same time, if we can, look for similarities. Look for one or two things that we have in common, whether it's just the fact that we live in the same neighborhood and we appreciate the concept of what's in this neighborhood, right? That might be all. And that's okay. But as we do that, we begin to open up doors to appreciate each other in some way. And that helps us relate to one another better and sort of keep on feeling what they're feeling a little bit. Remember that we're going to try and be a little more empathic. Feel what they feel a little, understand their feelings as much as we can, and then we can sort of go from there, right? Integrate that possibility. And it'll help, right? It'll help. We don't have to hang out with them all the time, right? But it makes us closer to being the peace that we hope to have in the world than something else. So if we can try not to get too excited and stay in the place of peace, that will help a lot. All right, so that's just what I have for now. And I'm going to go ahead and get into this reading. So we're going to bring back this magical Nordic tarot, and we're going to go ahead and do this particular week, 17th to the 23rd. They stick together a little bit. Dum dum dum. But yes, I do hope that last week went well for you, and that you were, if you're returning, that is, and if it didn't go well, or if you're not returning and you're new, welcome. Everybody is welcome here. I appreciate the one and the all of you. I especially like it when you share and subscribe. If you haven't already, it's totally free. Appreciate it all. My teeny tiny baby channel appreciates the love and support. Yep. I am merely a fledgling, working it out. But I do appreciate all the support, and when you share with your friends, that's even more fun for me. I appreciate all of that. That is super cool. Yes, so this second round was all about what's blocking us in those departments, and now we're going to go ahead and find our solutions in all these departments. And we will slip right into the full reading. This is loosely based on the 12 houses of the astrological chart, only using the tarot to clarify each of those areas. It's kind of a neat variation on a theme. It'll be fun. Let's look at what we have. All right. So this area here, we're talking about ourself, right? This is where we start all the time. It's all about who we are, what's going on with us. Inside, not so much outside. King of Cups. We are looking to be in our heart center, grounded in our heart center. This is exactly who we are and who we want to be. This is our goal, and this is awesome. So this is where we are right now. Perfect. We are staying heart-centered. We are staying grounded in our heart center. We are very much so aware of what's going on around us, and not having to overreact to it, okay? So good for you. Perfect. And now we have the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups, the love of family, the love of the people around us, whether it's chosen family or real family, is here. We are in a place of potential celebration, at least in our hearts. I feel like you know you're united. Typically, we would say this would be blocking us, but the answer is that, and for some of you, you might be feeling blocked by your family's love, right? So your family's love may not be reaching you in some areas. But for the most part, inside you feel the love of your family, whether or not you're with them. Does that make sense? So it's like you're not there, but you can feel their love. All right, nice, I like that. And King of Pentacles is showing also that you're feeling very squared away financially. You're feeling like you figured it out. You've decoded the method and you are ready to face the day, face the week, knowing that, yeah, I've got this. I've got my money all figured out and I'm okay. So congratulations. That's awesome. Love that. Next thing we're going to look at is your money specifically. All right. High Priestess. Very nice. You are definitely in a position in this week of using your intuition to guide you through how you handle your finances. Your gut is going to be totally on point, so pay attention to what it's telling you. Oh, we don't have enough money to take care of going and having pizza, so we're going to stick close to the house. We're going to eat what we have, and that's cool. But we could maybe afford tacos. So do the thing you can do, but not the thing you can't, all right? And now make sure you're not just hungry when you're listening to your gut, okay? All right. We have the Six of Pentacles showing that we don't have a ton of dough right now. We are not our pockets are not overflowing right now. We have enough to take care of what we need to, but we don't have any extra, okay? So be aware that we're not in a position to share with other folks right now. We're really very much so in that place of, okay, we've got what we need. We're going to stick close to that, okay? If you do feel compelled to share, sharing your ideas seems to be on tap. This is your solution. Sharing your ideas, perfect. If you can share your ideas, then hopefully you don't have to share your money because that may be where you're blocked, okay? So let us now speak to your communication situation. For this week, we are looking at your strength, all right? Some old tapes may come back up in your head from the past. People telling you that you weren't okay, you couldn't do this, you shouldn't do this, whatever, blah, 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 whatever negative programming they gave you, whoever they are. Somebody's going to be saying something that reminds you exactly of that. And it's going to come up and smack you upside the head. I don't want you to listen to it, hear it, understand it, and then put it back where it belongs in the past. If you want to step on that tape and crash it and crush it, pull out the ribbon. I know some of you know what I'm talking about. Others are going to go, what? What is she talking about? So yeah, do that thing. Bust it up, break it, be done with it. That is not your story anymore. So that old tape may run through your head for a minute, but don't let it rule, because you're smarter than that. You're more capable than that. You're capable and you're able. All right? You will not be finishing a cycle right now. You might be starting one, but you certainly won't be finishing one, okay? So this is interesting for you to know that everything is kind of in process right now. That's it. You're not starting or finishing. It's really just you're in process in the communication. So you're not going to be complete. The paperwork won't be done. Everything won't be complete, and you'll have to keep having conversations about it, okay? But when you're done, or during this week, you're going to be creating fairness, okay? So if something didn't come through quite right and you weren't clear about it or whatever, you're going to make sure that you understand what's coming through and that you know what's fair, all right? Everything should be fair for you, all right? This is good news. I like that very much. And maybe fair for others. Nice, like that. Okay, so let's talk now about family. Dun, 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 dun. Yes. What is going on with your family this week? Nice. You have dreams and goals about who you want to see, where you want to be, where you want to hang out with, and what's going on with your family. And you're working on figuring it out, plotting and planning your course. So I like that. You're creating a plan this week that will fulfill your dreams and goals with your family. That's nice. The Seven of Wands is showing me that you may have to have defend your idea in this situation, because maybe not everybody's going to be on board with your idea. Oh, well, I want to do this, this, and this. Well, I don't really want to do that. I don't want to do that either. So you're going to get a lot of naysayers and no's, and, you know, not all family is going to be wanting to hang out at the same time in the same place in the same way. And that's how they are. That's just family. We had talked about that. 10 of Cups over here, remember? You have them in your heart, but they don't necessarily show up. Funny how that is. There will be new information about ways and means to protect your money. Maybe this has to do with, oh, since I have my dream and my goal and nobody wants to do it, I can save money by not going that direction. Screw it. I'm not even going to go there. So I'm not going to spend my money on a bunch of rooms, a place to stay somewhere where nobody wants to see me. So, or they're not available to see me. There it is. So this is November. There are family gatherings happening everywhere. And you just have to deal with the fact that, nope, if they're not into it, it's not worth making the effort. You know, it's just not worth making the effort if they're not going to be into it. This area here is going to be talking about the love department, all right? So we have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles showing that there's work happening. So you're going to be working really hard, which doesn't mean that you don't like it. So this is two kinds of love. So interestingly, this is you loving work, yes, and you love what you do, and you will be working. But also you will probably be working at a relationship situation. So if you want to have a relationship, you're going to have to do the work to get it, okay? This is a karmic lesson for you. There's a karmic lesson here for you. I don't know if you can see that, but the two people, there are three people in this picture, and only one in the middle at the base of the tree is connecting the other two. So it's, oh, they're all three connected. They're all three connected, doing their share of the work in this situation. So it speaks to me about how we have to all do our share to make this thing work. All right? So it's important that everybody shows up and does their part. You're going to do your part. The fates, so to speak, your karma will be doing its part. And there will be a foundation in your heart, okay? So I really see something beneficial happening to your relationship situation. I'm excited to see this for you because it looks like you could very easily end up in a very good relationship right here. Or something that certainly feeds your heart and your soul, and it's going to be beautiful. I love that. Yay. Nice. So now let's look at work and health. All right, we have the work and health, Two of Swords. So at work, now you're a little nervous about what's going on. Maybe this is just after the big move or whatever that you had to do to make the Queen of Cups last week happy. So now you're nervous and frustrated because you're like, oh, will anyone find me if I'm moved from where I was? Well, you're going to go with the flow, right? You're going with the flow. You are working it out. You are breathing. You're handling it. You are spreading your seeds. You are taking in what you need and leaving the rest. Yeah, so things could be still afoot and changing, but you're going to do everything you're supposed to do with this. This is temperance. There's always enough, right? The lie is dead. You're working on there's always enough. And even though you're a little afraid, you're going with it, right? And Nine of Cups is showing up to say that your wishes are being fulfilled. So everything you're doing is going to work out for you, all right? I know it felt scary, but you did it anyway. You're doing the right things, and it's going to be fine. All right? Very good. I love this for you. That is wonderful. You so deserve this, Aries, okay? All right. Especially if you do have to move. That sucks. It's a big deal to have to move in a week. Ooh, right? So hang in there. It's going to work out. Now then, what's going on over here? We're talking about your marriage and partnerships or relationships, right? 5 of Wands. Getting some people together. Let's go. Let's get people together. We want to gather up a group of people and hang out together. Maybe we're working on this, right? We're working on the relationship. So in order to not scare the other person off too much with so much Aries energy, we throw in a few extra folks just to kind of liven up the party a little and keep things moving in the right direction without scaring them off. 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is here showing me that yes, indeed, remembering past relationships and how maybe you did scare them off by coming on too strong too fast. You want to just take a break, pull back a little, just like, okay, we're going to dilute the water a little bit, dilute the wine a little bit, right? I don't want to freak them out. I'll attract them and see how it goes, all right? But yeah, when you're done with this little shindig here, this star card shows up to say, not to worry. They're seeing it, they getting it, they liking it. The work is over. Huzzah! I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. That's so good. 4 of Cups, right? 8 of Pentacles, da-da-da. Working at it. Solutions, yay. Everything's coming together. Yay. All right, so we're going to look now at the things that we have to release. All right, what do we have to release? Haha! 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands, carrying this burden of your ideas, the feeling that you're feeling, the fact that you feel like you're carrying a burden should be dropped off right away stat. I'm not going to carry this anymore. Carry it. Somebody else carry it now. Strap it to a donkey, and now it's not yours to worry about. All right? We have new experiences blocking you from carrying your burden. Ha-ha! Perfect. So yeah, we have Page of Pentacles. New information about ways to make more money are going to stop you from worrying about all that stuff that you're carrying around, okay? So you're going to be like, okay, cool, 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 cool. I have opportunities. Ta-da! New opportunities presenting. Very nice. Love that. And then we have, of course, so we're letting go of the 10 of Wands, which is carrying around our ideas or taking our ideas and wanting to go because we got new information that's distracting us. Haha, in a good way. We want new information about ways to make more money that'll take us off on a tangent somewhere else. Da, 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 da. And the 8 of Cups. In doing so, we're walking away from somebody or something that no longer serves us, okay? Something or someone no longer serves us. We're going to put it down and go. All right? So that's very good. I love that. It really kind of worked out in its own way. That is good stuff. So let's talk about travel and movement. How are we moving? Knight of Pentacles. Fighting for our worth and value. We are going to try very hard to get a good deal or figure out our finances to make sure that as we're moving around, everything is taken care of, right? That's good news. And we have the 10 of Pentacles is showing up and what's quote-unquote blocking us, which I don't feel like it's a block. I feel like you're finally feeling, you're fighting for your worth and value. Oh, because you're not feeling very content with your finances, right? Your finances feel tight, not dead, but tight. So you're feeling a little tight financially. So you're fighting for your worth and value in that situation as you move forward, right? And then we have, of course, the end result. Your solution is going to be the Emperor, a good foundation. All right, so you will have a good foundation. This means your house and your home will be squared away. Everything is going to be strong and capable and able, and you're going to feel very much so comfortable with what comes out of it. That's because you got a bargain, you got a deal, you got a coupon or something like that, and now you're moving forward. So I really like that. You're going to be stable and comfortable where you are. That's good news, very good news. Let's talk now about what's going on in your ambition department? What are you getting up in the morning for? What's got you excited to get up? Aha, releasing something that you don't want anymore. We have the Death card. This is going to be physical stuff, a way of thinking, a relationship that doesn't work anymore, maybe even a job. You're like, nah, I don't want that anymore. I want to let it go. I'm excited to get up and get rid of it. Ta-dun, 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 pring. Throwing it out. Perfect. I like that. I really like that you're getting ready to get rid of things you don't need. This is going to be fabulous. Good job. What is blocking you right now? I'm going to say this theory that you have enough money will block you. If you get comfortable with your finances at any time and thinking that you have enough, it takes the strive out of you, okay? And you need to keep your strive in check, okay, Aries? So just keep on striving and knowing that there will always be enough, okay? There's a combination there. It's not just living in a place of lack. Because you don't live in a place of lack. What you live in is a place of, I do the work and I have enough. I do the work and I have enough, right? Perfect. There's always enough because I do the work. Perfect. Okay, I like that very much for you. And Queen of Pentacles is showing up to say, yes, I am here and I am going to help you get a good bargain. Watch me go. I'm going to help you take care of that business and it will be awesome for you. And I like that for you. Okay, so this is good stuff. We appreciate that very much. Yay. Very nice. Now then, let's look at what's going on over here in the friends department. All right. What do we have? Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is here showing us that, you're going to get new information that's empowering to you about your friends and your relationships. It's going to give you something to work with. You're going to feel very much so like, oh, now that I know this information, I have a better idea what's going on with them, and I don't have to feel offended by whatever they're doing or not doing or whatever. Anyway, it's good information. It's like background information, and that will be good for you, okay? Knight of Wands is showing me that fighting for your ideas at this time is going to be pretty difficult, right? So you want to just know and understand that you're not really fighting for your ideas right now. Because now this empowering information for you has really taken the wind out of your sails to fight about it. It's like, oh, okay. It really wasn't personal. Whatever the information is you got showed you that they're not trying to hurt you. They're not trying to do anything to you. It's not personal to you at all. It's about them, very much so about them, and that's okay. And because of that, the Five of Swords is here saying, I'm taking my power back. I'm going to be the empowered person in this situation. So I will be this person. Yay. I have the power to take care of me. And that's great. I like that you're going to not let your happiness or your power be based on another person's behaviors or thoughts or ideas. Because we got to stick with ourselves. You know what I'm saying? You cannot let your happiness be based on what other people are doing. You'll never be happy at all. So that's good to know. Let's talk about the unknown department, all right? What's going on? These are all the cards that are going to be about more than one department at one time, okay? Ace of Wands. Hello. Ace of Wands. This is all about how we have new ideas in new areas. We have new ideas over here in our ambition department. We have new ideas in our friends department. We're definitely having some new ideas happening over here in our release department, which I love very much. And oh yes, the love and relationships department. Yes, and wishes are being fulfilled over here. So new ideas are handling it. We're getting through it. Very good. And I think the Three of Pentacles over here in the family department is actually going to give us new ideas. So huzzah. I love this for you. Good job. Now then, this card here is called Charity. It is one of the extra cards in this deck that the artist decided to throw in near and close to the major arcana. It is them speaking of that giving experience, that being open and honest and caring and giving, and it's technically in a blocking department, which means that being super giving to other folksies right now is going to block me, which of course, or block us. Sorry, I am an Aries, so there we go. But yes, in the family department, I found that to be true. Communication, right? We have to go for fairness. We can't do a bunch of charity. We have to make sure everything is fair. Wheel of Fortune, we have karma playing out over here, so it's not really about charity and giving it away. Certainly not in our money department over here. Yeah, we can't give our money away here. We can give our ideas away. We can't give our anything else away. Yeah, we're not giving anything away this month or this week, okay? It's not time, all right? You can give your love, but you can't give your food and such, right? So, presto changeo. Ace of Cups is our solution. So the Ace of Cups is the gift of love, right? So we can give our love here with our, give our ideas instead of money, right? Fairness, create fairness where we can in communications. Yeah, we are definitely doing what we can. We're looking for a foundation in love over here in love, and the hard work will be over. So this is good news. I love it. Yeah, you've really got a lot going on, but you're going to work on the basis of love for sure. And I know that with your family, you're going to end up finding ways and means to give love to them, maybe on a different schedule, but it will be something that you can work with and that won't leave you spending money on stuff that you can't afford. So it'll be good. I think you're doing great. All right. Good for you. Wonderful news. Thank you all for being here, Aries. I appreciate you so much. We are going to talk next week about the 24th through the 30th. I do hope you'll come back. If you haven't liked and subscribed yet, please do so now. It's completely free, and it helps my tiny baby channel grow. I really appreciate all the help you offer. Thank you so much. My goal is to be here to help you see what's coming up for next week, and I hope you'll come back. Thank you.